We'll open it up to some questions for Diamond.
Yeah, definitely a day when you're reminded every single day how precious every moment of our life is. Our thoughts have been with the entire Michigan State community this week, and obviously what happened is unimaginable, and just our thoughts and prayers go out to everyone in the entire community. I credit Dean and his staff. I think they've obviously done just a tremendous job with everything they've been through. So we knew today would be extremely emotional. There isn't really a way to be able to prepare for that. For us, I thought it started with the way they impacted the game. They were able to get us into really early foul trouble, which kind of threw us out of rhythm. And then, just down the stretch, I thought they never quit. Michigan State was one possession away from being able to take this game from us, but I liked the fact that we were able to hang on and be able to get a tough road win. Anytime you can get a win is important.
We're going to take questions for Diamond first so she can shower. A few questions in the room first. Go ahead, Kareem.
So I'm texting with, oh, there's Rose. Okay.
Oh.
All right.
Sorry. Give us 1 second and then we'll toss back to you guys.
Okay. Unmute?
No.
Oh,
Friend just kind of mentioned, on a day like this where the environment's been tough, how do you guys create your own energy, and what did you guys do differently coming out of that?
yeah, it was super hard for us. Nobody wants that to happen at anybody's campus, and the fact that they're part of the Big Ten is really scary and unimaginable. But when we get in between the lines, we still have a job that we have to do, and it was really hard coming out. But I think we just fought through all the emotions.
I mean, you heard your coach mention this, but describe it, just the effort that you saw from Michigan State and just the way that they were able to fight back, despite being down 16 to kind of make it a one-position game there at the end.
Oh, they play hard and they're strong, they're resilient. They did not stop. I mean, they didn't care what the score was. They played the same way the whole time, which is something we need to do. But I think overall they attacked us and they were not afraid of us today.
Anything else in the room for Diamond? Jason, we'll do a couple questions on Zoom for Diamond. Go ahead.
Let's go to Olivia Janik.
Hey, Diamond. I actually wanted to ask you about your pregame routine and the kind of like chest bump you do with Gia before you come out. How does that kind of like help you get in the zone and get ready to like be aggressive on the court?
It's definitely I usually feel it when we're sitting down and they're calling our names up. That's when I really feel it. I was like, all right, it's go time. So it's kind of just like part of my routine. I just know when the clock is about to turn, when we're about to tip off, that is go time. So it's just something I do.
All right, we'll go to Dylan for Diamond. Go, Dylan.
Hey, Diamond. Obviously, everybody's playing with heavy hearts today. Just curious, how, what was going through your mind, coming into this one, knowing that everything that Michigan State has gone through recently. How do you yourself stay, composed? Because like you said, there is a game still to be played, and just what are your thoughts on everything?
I mean, it's unimaginable. I don't know how to like say how I feel because that is just tragedy. Like I never want anybody to not feel safe in their campus. So the fact that this happened to this school is really sad. But like I said, I have to like flip a switch somehow and do my job, which is play basketball. But I never stop thinking about those 3 students and what the students have gone through on this campus.
Was there any, I'm curious if there was any conversation with like you and the players, and if so, like what'd you say to them to like console them at all?
Yeah, just before and after the game when we shake hands, I was just like, I'm praying for you guys, because at the end of the day, we're humans. Like basketball is fun. This is what we do, but we're humans and you never want to see a young human at that just die over gun violence and stuff like that.
Yeah, thank you.
Mhm.
We only have time for 2 more for Diamond. Ian Decker.
Hey, Diamond. 19 free throw attempts today. Can you just talk a little bit about how important that is for you? Getting to the line, and just kind of obviously you made some pretty big end ones today, and just kind of how that helps, get your offense going.
I think it's just what I do. I draw defenses and I'm able to maneuver so people foul me. I don't know why. I don't know. But yeah, it's just part of my game, just trying to get into the foul line and definitely need to execute better on that, but I definitely will.
All right, last one for Diamond, Daniel Sarver.
Hey, Diamond, you had to carry a large portion of the workload offensively this game. How are you able to stay consistent and keep scoring and not buckle under the pressure of having to provide so much offense for your team?
I'm just staying poised, and understanding that your skills and preparation for games like this is what you do, and just staying poised, even though one time I kind of like, emotions build up a little bit, but overall just like staying poised and understanding that there's waves in the game. So just because my teammates were down one time, Abby had an N1-3, like that's what we need. So just stuff like that.
Thanks, Diamond.
All right, thanks, Diamond.
I think I can follow up. I do about my phone.
We'll take some questions for Coach Breeze in the room first. Go ahead, Kareem.
This was another game where you guys kind of came out of halftime and kind of switched it up and had a little bit of more juice than you did in the first half. I don't know, what you say at halftime, what do you feel was the biggest difference, and how is that becoming a trend for you guys these good third quarters?
Yeah, well, fortunately, we've been having really good third quarters. I thought the difference was we were able to get back to playing shy and playing our bench. We were in foul trouble the entire game, so just getting your regular lineup back out on the floor. I thought we were obviously guarded harder in that third quarter. And now it's just being able to, continue as you build those leads, not to let them slip away.
You guys were able to get to the line a lot. Was that a conscious decision? You guys see something where, okay, keep driving, or that's just kind of how things play out?
Yeah, well, I mean, you saw our shooting percentages; they were pretty poor. So, yeah, I mean, we knew we needed to get to the free throw line. Typically, we even shoot it better from the free throw line, which we weren't as good at as well tonight. But had needed every single one of those 37 free throw attempts to be able to kind of push some of those numbers out.
Any other questions in the room for Coach? No? Okay. Jason, we'll take a couple on Zoom for Coach and then we'll wrap up.
Yep, 3 questions, starting with Ian Decker. Go, Ian.
Hey, Coach. I hope you're doing well. 2 points for Shy. She fouls out. Can you talk a little bit about the 14 from Abby? Getting points from other places in the roster, in the lineup that helped kind of offset a quiet night from Shy.
Yeah, it was a tough night for Shy. I mean, I thought they had a tremendous scout on her, and we needed other players to be able to step up. So I thought, obviously, Abby big plays. I thought even Nay had, the charge for us, a big 3. I mean, those plays were really important. The and 1 from the 3-point line for Abby. So just any kind of points we could generate were really important by someone other than Diamond. I mean, she did everything she possibly could have done.
Thank you.
Samuel Jane, go.
Hey, Coach. Was just wondering, we weren't people at home weren't able to see the end of the game because the stream cut out. But I was just asking, you know, when you're up 3 in that situation, did you have any thoughts of fouling, or was it always going to just play straight up, and kind of, you know, hope that they don't make that a tight?
Yeah, you know, it's disappointing. I did hear that it was a tough stream the entire game. It's probably not a bad thing if you saw us play today. But yes, we talked about it. You know, we were in such bad foul trouble the entire game. I mean, when you look at the box, you had Nay with 4, you had Faith with 4, and you know, so from our end, and then we were out of timeouts, and we were struggling even getting the ball up the court. So you know, again, we were just really intentional of trying to, you know, 2s were better than 3s and running them off the line.
Turn the tape, but there's no tape, I guess.
Correct.
All right, last question, Damon Brooks.
Hey coach, you all were outscored 20-12 in the fourth quarter. What did you tell your team about, you know, closing these games out in the fourth quarter, you know, with 2 games remaining in the season?
Yeah, you know, I think obviously we're disappointed in the play tonight. I will say, you know, sometimes when you can find a way to win, it's also lends, especially in a really emotional game for both teams. And you know, we were able to secure a double bye, which was our first goal as we continue to move forward. But we're gonna have to play a lot better. We're gonna have to finish out games, and you know, 20-12 is not the, you know, the quarter that we want to have to finish the game.
Thank you. Safe travels, coach.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.